Mahirap maniwala. Mahirap sa mga statements nyo tungkol sa Vice President. Mahirap maniwala na kayo'y magiging impartial. Di ko nilalahat. Ilan lang po sa inyo. Mas mabango pa yung House kaso sa Senate at usually kasi mas mataas ang Senate. I will take exception to that. Why? Because the Pulse Asia, if I'm not mistaken, in December 2019, House was 66%. When I was Speaker, pareho lang po ang trust rating, ang performance rating ng House at saka ng Senado. Bumaksak po ang Senado nung nagsimula po yung flood control. Dahil po, ilan ang binanggit sa minority. Pero ilang beses po sinasabi ng minority, bakit ganon? Kapag ka minority, may insertion daw. Pagka majority, amendment. Una, napakaraming ghost, tapos konti na lang. Tapos the hard work that every single senator, may it be Senator Marcoleta, may it be Senator Erwin Tulfo, or our chairman, Senator Lacson. I respect the work. I disagree on many things, but I do not criticize. Did I say bumaksak dahil sa'yo? Sa'yo? Wala po. Kasi hawak natin ang bit eh. Sasabihin nyo po, yes, but 24 tayo, yes. Pero kung 11 sa atin ang sinasabi, ang problema ay si Cayetano, palitan yan, at 13 naman tayo na nagsasabing con-as yan, at impeachment yan, etc. yan, edi 24 na tayo na yun ang pinapakinggan ng tao. Hindi inflation, hindi yung ekonomiya, hindi yung teenage pregnancy, hindi yung tumataas na bilang ng mga may AIDS, hindi yung problema sa PhilHealth, hindi po nakawalan ng flu vaccine ng ating DOH. Napakarami pong issue. Mr. President, bakit po ba na yung linggo ng May 11 ay naging napaka-masalimuot para sa atin? At yun po ay naging bullseye para sa marami. First of all, hindi po nanggaling sa bagong majority na kapag ka nag-take over etong majority na to, ay i-dismiss po ang impeachment. I-delay ang impeachment. Magiging partial ang impeachment. Kailan po niyo ako narinig na sinabi ko yung dating majority o minority ngayon, pagka kayo ang majority, siguradong ma-impeach, siguradong guilty si Vice President Sara? Wala po. Kasi nirerespeto ko politika nyo. Pero once na mag-oath kayo, naniniwala ko, impartial na kayo. Mahirap maniwala. Mahirap sa mga statements nyo tungkol sa Vice President. Mahirap maniwala na kayo'y magiging impartial. Di ko nilalahat. Ilan lang po sa inyo. But I recognize it's the same for us. Nahihirapan kayo maniwala na yung ilan sa amin na malapit sa Vice President, ako personally, malapit ako sa dating Pangulo, hindi po ako malapit sa Vice President. Pero kung ako'y maniniwala na kayo'y pwedeng maging impartial, why can't you give us the benefit of the doubt that we can also be impartial? Even Senator Padilla, who's very close to the Vice President, na ang dami ng statement, sabi niya, kaya nga nagsasalita bago mag-oath, kasi once na mag-oath, susundin niya yun. Ako po'y Kristiyano, siya po'y Muslim. Pero pareho kaming naniniwala, brother, di ba? Na once nag-oath ka, kasalanan sa Diyos ang wag sundin yung oath. So, Madam President, it's a two-way street. What's the difference? The difference is the minority keeps speaking outside the session hall na hindi natin basta't masagot. Senator Amy is speaking in the session hall na lahat sila ay pwedeng tumayo. Number 2, outside the session hall, walang out of order. Dito po meron. I'll go to that later kasi meron naman po tayong rules at may way forward tayo. But the first thing po, yung binansagan po ang majority na ang dahilan daw po ay yung impeachment. We've proven that wrong. In fact, I'll ask for another caucus tomorrow to finalize matters regarding the impeachment because on Thursday, may final meeting naman yung secretariat, yung magiging clerk of court, and we want to get your inputs. Secondly po, Senator Bato, he's a member of this establishment. He is entitled to go here and to vote. Bakit naging issue na pumunta dito para bumoto lang? The leadership of the Senate determines the direction of the Senate. The Senate is the last line of defense when it comes to democratic issues or issues that affect our democracy. That's been the history of the Senate, pre-martial law and after martial law. Kaya nga yun ang hinala, bakit inabolish ng martial law? Because the independence of the Senate is very important. Yung po ang ginamit sa akin ni Senator Coco and Senator Tito Soto, who I respect. During Duterte's time, sabi nila, we have to have an independent Senate. Wag si Alan kasi masyadong malapit. Well, I'm the first one now of 4 SPs since 2022 na hindi ko makaklaim na malapit sa presidente. Have any one of you given us the benefit of the doubt that we will have an independent Senate? Hindi ko na narinig yun eh. Panay sinong malapit sa Malacanang. O yan, walang gagawin niya kundi lalabanan ng Malacanang. Eto, ganyan. Yan ang usap-usapan. That's the not so secret. Why can't we bind together, minority, majority, and be an independent Senate? Not to confront the executive, to collaborate, but also as checks and balances. Last point po, before I go to a way forward. Ba't ba nag-umpisa to at ba't ba nangyari yung May 13? Can you show the video kung anong ginawa sa ating empleyado? Madam President, can I have permission? This is a very short video. It's of public record. I just like, and I want to honor Senator Mix kasi siya tumayo at sinabi yung ginawa kay Terence Lim ay hindi tama. But I didn't know na ganito pala ang problema. Wag na yung buong video ng buong pangyayari ng May 11. Yun lang pong ginawa kay Terence Lim. Before that, baksak na siya dyan eh. Before that, yung palabas pa lang. Madam Chair, may I ask, kahit na naghalo yung video, but yung palabas pa lang, okay, can you, I will say what it is, but can you show the video yung from the start, yung nanggagaling sa loob? Okay, so what happened is that we ordered, arrested, because they're held in contempt, yung mga NBI agents who nakipaghabulan kay Senator Bato. When they were leaving the building, nagtutulakan, kinuha ng mga taga-NBI at ginulpe si Terence Lim.
Just to clarify so that everyone knows, Terence Lim is Senate
Is Senate Osaa, our employee.
Yes.
At yung isang taga-Osaa naman ay hinarangan at tinabayhan ng isang taga-NBI. Nung gulpi at dapa na siya, lalo pang ginulpe, ayaw siyang palapitan sa medical. At nung siya'y binuhat, dinadala siya at pinusasan at dadalin siya sa sasakyan ng NBI para dalhin sa NBI. Okay? That's inside our premises. Have I heard anyone say that the dignity of the Senate is at stake here because the NBI ay nanggulpe sa loob ng ating premises, ayaw sumunod sa order ng Senate President at tinatakot pa ang ibang osaa at isasakay sa kotse at dadalhin sa NBI. Isa lang po sa minority ang narinig ko po. Si Mick Subiri, former Senate President. Did you ever hear me say anything about that? No. Because we're all waiting for the independent investigation. Do you have the video para kitang-kita?